Welcome to the McCall's Kitchen, everybody. My name is Elisha. I'm from Fiorella Bake Shop, and we are here today to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I've got a bow in my hair, and I'm really excited to make a really fun cake with you guys. We are gonna make a green velvet cake, and I've got all the ingredients with me right here, including what we're gonna be using to decorate after. We've got all the McCall sprinkles that you can get for St. Patrick's Day, as well as a cute little sign. Everything's already measured out, and I'll take you guys through the process. Make sure you guys do subscribe to our channel. We have lots of fun content coming, especially with Easter right around the corner. Let's get started. So let me just take you through what we have in front of us today to make this green velvet cake. We've got flour, sugar, we've got salt and baking soda, and some cocoa powder, which is going to be our dry ingredients. And then for our wet ingredients, we have buttermilk, we've got vegetable oil, we've got melted butter, eggs and vanilla extract, and then some vinegar. And then you're going to need some gel colors to create that beautiful green that we're going for. So first, before we get to mixing, we're going to prep all of our dry ingredients together, and we're going to give it a little bit of a whisk. So we're gonna set this aside, and we're gonna prep our wet ingredients. You can find all the ingredients and their measurements in the comments so that you can try this at home. So with this, it's really easy. We're just gonna throw everything into a bigger bowl, starting with our melted butter, our eggs and vanilla extract that are already in here. For the colors, we're going to be using a little bit of the McCall's leaf green and then the lemon yellow by McCall's as well. So next step is to add it to our dry ingredients, but I'm gonna grab my mixer so that we can do this faster than I'm gonna be able to do it with a hand whisk, so we'll be right back. I've got my oven preheating to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, so while that's warming up, we're gonna get everything together. I've already greased my pans over here too, so really the only step here is just mixing the wet ingredients and dry ingredients. And you're gonna wanna use a hand mixer so that you're not mixing for too long, but if you don't have one, a whisk will work just fine. You're just gonna have to put in some arm strength. So the cocoa powder that's in our mixture made this a little bit darker. That's why I mentioned that you want your green to be a little light green, because even when this bakes, it's gonna get a little bit more darker, but it's still gonna be that beautiful green velvet that we're going for. Give your bowl a little bit of a twirl with your spatula just to make sure you didn't miss anything. And then we're gonna get this into our pans. So we've got our mixture into our pans, and now I'm gonna get these into the oven. We're gonna need to bake them about 30 minutes or 35 minutes depending on your oven, and you're gonna wanna stick a toothpick in there to make sure they're done. So let's get these in there, and then I'll be back when they're done and cooled, and we'll start decorating together. Our cakes are out of the oven, they're cooled, and I also had to go in and trim them just to take some of that caramelization from baking off so that we can see that beautiful green that we were going for our green velvet cake. Now the next step is to actually prep it with icing, give it a crumb coat, and then we're gonna decorate. So I've got McCall's buttercream here. I've also got the cream cheese icing that we're gonna be filling it with. So I'll show you everything, and then we'll show you the decorated process. Let's get started on that. So now we're just gonna pop this into the freezer. We're gonna give it a quick flash chill, and then we're gonna do the final coat on it, which is gonna be a beautiful green buttercream, which I will make with you guys while our cake is chilling. While our cake is chilling, I've got my McCall's buttercream here, which I'm just gonna prep in a green so that we can go in and cover our cake when it's done chilling. I'm gonna put about, let's say, 3 drops of this in and see what kind of green we achieve. And then I'll add more if I feel like we need a little bit more. You guys have seen this so many times before, but I'm going to show you again. We are just going to take our icing, an angled spatula, and a scraper to smooth out our cake. Then it's going to go into the freezer for another quick flash chill before we add our sprinkles. And I am excited to show you guys the sprinkles that we're doing today because it's really different and it's going to look really good on our St. Patrick's Day cake. I think I've got it as smooth as I'd like it to be. So now we're just gonna toss this into the freezer, and while it's chilling, let's make our sprinkles together because we're gonna be putting some of our sprinkles into one bowl, so making our own St. Patty's sprinkles mix using the McCall sprinkles. So we've got our McCall sprinkles here with us, and we are going to make the sprinkle mixture that we're going to be rolling our cake in. So for the cake, you're going to want to start off with, I would say, about half. We'll do half of each bottle. We'll see how much that gives us, and if we feel like we need more, we'll add more. So we're going to just shake it into our bowl. Alright, look at how nice that turned out, mixing all the sprinkles together. Let me grab my cake so we can start rolling it in sprinkles. This is my favorite part. It always feels like I'm playing with a toy because you're gonna get all messy. And I'm gonna start with the top. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually take our cake off the cake board. So you're gonna wanna grab a flat spatula. All right, I think this has got plenty of sprinkles on it now. I'm sure you can agree. So I'm just gonna quickly clean my hands off. I'm gonna get a new cake board and we're gonna put it back onto the cake board to just add some more sparkle to it and put our sign on. So let me take care of this. So we've got my new cake board here ready. I put a little dollop of buttercream so that our cake will stick to the cake board. And now we're just gonna go in and we're gonna put it back onto the cake board. Give it a little push down. Don't worry about any corners because we can add some more sprinkles at the bottom, and we're also going to add some more to the top here. All right. So this is at its last step now. We're just gonna go in and do some nice buttercream piping swirls on the top, add a little sign, maybe some more sprinkles. Let me clean this up over here and then we'll show you the buttercream piping. Last but not least, let's just go in and decorate this to make it even more St. Patrick's Day themed because I've got some really fun toppers here that you can pick up at McCall's. I've got these really cute little clover rings, these little clover and pipe and hat toppers, and then of course we've got our St. Patrick's Day sign. So I prepped some buttercream here. I did it with the same color, the leaf green, but I added a little bit more green so that it's a different shade from our base color. I'm gonna do some nice swirls at the top. And our St. Patrick's Day cake is complete. I actually love how much green is on this and how the toppers really just brought it to life. Literally everything you can get from McCall's, the sprinkles, the toppers, the gel colors to create this perfect St. Patrick's Day cake. So let's clean this all up and then we'll take a cut into it so we can see the inside as well. We hope you guys had fun watching this today, as much fun as I had making this. You guys have to try it at home. It was so much fun rolling it in the sprinkles and then getting it all decorated with the cake toppers. This is all stuff that you can actually pick up at McCall's. They have everything available for St. Patrick's Day, and we have a lot more fun St. Patrick's Day content coming. It's actually one of my favorite times of the year. I used to love celebrating it while I was in my university days. So let's cut into this. Make sure you guys do subscribe to our channel and like this video if you want to see more just like this. I actually want to see what's on the inside, so I'm gonna go and dig in right now. Look at how nice those green layers look. Make sure you guys do try this at home. I am so excited to dig into this. I love velvet cake with cream cheese icing. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Bye for now.